my mom, my stepdad, my sister. I didn't say anything about my brothers. I didn't say anything about my older brother. I didn't say anything about my younger brother. And again, I can blame them, but at the same time, I got to take some blame for that too, especially with my older brother, Jerry. Like, I don't really ever reach out to him unless I want something. And so even if I reach out, he probably thinks, oh, he wants something, So if I were just to say, hey, Jerry, how's it going? He'd be like, what does Corey want? And my younger brother, I just think it just goes over his head like, and he's not a real big fan of hearing about anything that I'm doing in recovery, just for the fact that he was just so scared that he's going to get a call. I'm like, your coolest brother died, and he just kind of distanced himself. Like when I was going to rehabs over and over, he's just like, don't tell me. I just don't want to know, so he kind of really distanced himself, and maybe he just kind of shut it off to that. But I sent him a coin, my 8-month coin. And I assume he got it. I don't keep my coins anymore. If you're new to the podcast, maybe this is the first time you're hearing that, but no, I heard a lady at a AA meeting one time say that she didn't keep her coins, or that coin. She was giving her 6-month coin to her mom, and I'm like, man, that's a great idea. I'm giving all my coins away. And then now it's purposeful for me. It has a purpose to it, for me to get it and give it away. So it's just one more thing that helps me. So if you want to try that, if you're, going through it and you're like, I've been getting this 3-month coin, this is the 20th time. Hey, get it and just give it to somebody else. I'm telling you, it just changes everything. It really, really does. But I sent it to him, and like I said, I don't know. Like, it's just weird. And I don't know, with fantasy football coming up, I don't know. He's just like avoiding me for some reason. It just feels like, and I know it's probably has more to do with hunting season and, again, the world revolving around me here, which it doesn't, but that's the way I think sometimes. It's like, how come he's not, answering me back about fantasy football? Like, where are them stickers he said he was going to send? And my sister-in-law, she said that too. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll give you the money. Just tell me how much it is. I'll send it right through Facebook and you'll have it immediately. Like, I don't know. This is something kind of weird. But then again, they got their own lives going on. So they're not always sitting here thinking about me. So I don't know. I guess that's just something that I have to realize and accept, and not judge them and not think any less of them, not be angry at them, but just accept it for what it is. Sometimes it's easy to get caught up in those moments where you just want to, it's their fault. Why isn't he, and how come he didn't write me back? But really, he can do whatever he wants. He could take every coin that I send him and throw it away. That's up to him. Maybe he truly didn't get it. I don't know. But I can't expect him to react the same way that my sister does. She gets excited and, she'll post it on Facebook, and, I can really tell that she's really proud of me. And that's what I need to focus on. Not the, why didn't my other brothers, why did come there and say, what part did I have in that? What part did I play in that? Well, he's been shut off for a while, but yeah. Sister, mom, stepdad, maybe I'll just keep sending the coins to them. I need to send a coin to my cousin, though. My cousin Melody. And I need to start, making it a little bit more broad, because if I just keep sending it to those three, they're just going to be like, oh, where's my coin? Which I guess is better than them not getting coins, because that would mean I would probably be drinking, and that's not an option. I'm not sure if I told this part of the story. Yeah, but the other day I was talking, I think it was with Matt, and I was telling him that, yeah, it was Matt, because we were talking about how crappy we would feel after a relapse, and it would be so bad and just so hurtful and so just blah. But now this time, if I were to relapse, yeah, I think I did tell the story when I was talking about going to look for an apartment, but yeah, if I were to relapse this time, it would be the worst letdown that I could ever give myself, just because there's so many things going right. And, 217 recovery, we got Ryan, Anna, Matt, like I would feel like I let them down, my family, you know, like how would I do another podcast? How would I get back on there? Which it would be tough, and hopefully I never have to go through that. You know, they say just one drink away, and that is the God honest truth. Like one drink, I'm done. Like that's all it would take, and it would be just a spiral out of control. Like it would not end well. So let's just pray that never happens, and we can keep doing the podcast and keep doing great things, create jobs for people in recovery, even people not in recovery. You can help us too. But just, I can't wait for it though any longer. I'm just getting so anxious. You'll find out soon. You really, really will. We got our 217 Recovery Sober Fantasy Football League going today, and we picked the draft order, and that was fun. And some of the guys, they've never played fantasy football before, and they're like, "Oh, it's about football. I don't know." But I think once they actually embrace it, it'll give them something to do. It'll give them something new. It'll give them a hobby. And I'm giving them incentives because I didn't want to do a pay league. Sometimes, most of the time, a lot of people will pay, you know, like $50 to enter, and then the winner will get, you know, depending on how many people are in the league, like $300, $200, whatever it is. And I didn't want people to put money in. I just didn't want money to be involved. But what I am going to do is just offer rewards. Like the first challenge is whoever has the best team name, and I'll be posting that probably on Monday. Probably 3 or 4 different team names, 3 or 4 of the best team names from my fantasy football league. I'm going to post them on Facebook. I'm going to let people vote, and then I'm going to buy, I don't know, something from the 217 Recovery Shop, maybe a hoodie. I don't know. We'll see what they want. But I'll give them an option of, hey, you got $30 to spend, and maybe just send them to the shop, which, by the way, is 217recovery.com/shop. Yeah, go shop with their shirts, puzzles, blankets. You name it, it's there. Even something for your dog. And we got the boy shorts, too. So, in boy shorts, I mean, like, for women. Like maybe they're called boy panties. I don't really know. Yeah, there's thongs too. But don't you want your wife or girlfriend wearing 217 Recovery panties? Of course you do, right? Send some to your ex. There you go. Or not. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up though. Ryan, like I said, is out today, spending time with family, and I want to give him a shout out. I want to say what's up to Anna. Keep doing the great work. And Matt, do your thing. And thank you for listening. And be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and do the same for all the other apps, whatever you're listening on. But if you're on Apple Podcasts, make sure to subscribe to us there. That way we'll kind of bump up when people are looking for recovery podcasts. They'll find us. And it'll be because of you. So appreciate it. If you haven't listened to any of the other podcasts, feel free to do so. We ham it up a little bit, talk about all kinds of stuff, probably inappropriate stuff from time to time, but they're there for you. I think there's over 100 podcasts now that you can check out. So listen to them all. Oh, and if you didn't see it's not an infomercial, it's a how-to tutorial video on how to watch or how to listen to the podcast. I made it really cheesy. But you can watch that too, 217recovery.com/fun. It's up at the very top too if you just want to just scroll over, go to the fun page. But we're having fun in recovery. I'll talk to you tomorrow.